As a pretty big Star Wars fan, I was pretty excited when we booked our first trip to Galaxy's Edge, and I was fully packed. I had made some really awesome DIY Batuu bound or Star Wars inspired outfits to wear, and we were booked and ready to go, completely packed for March of 2020 when they closed the parks. When they reopened the parks, we wanted to wait a little bit because I have some breathing issues, so we didn't want to go when things were still really fresh, and we finally got to go, and I was so excited. And in addition to my really fun, very custom, thrifty, cheap DIY Batuu outfits, I also decided to bring my little Grogu, and he has his own little mask and he has his own little Mickey ears, and we were super excited to tour Galaxy's Edge. We ate a lot of the really cool Star Wars inspired foods. We checked out all the really cool theming. I absolutely loved how a lot of the crates and walls were labeled in Aurebesh, but then the things that had to be legally there, like emergency exits and stuff, were labeled in a sort of Aurebesh inspired font, so they didn't stand out, but they were still readable. Really loved the theming and the details of this land. I feel you could totally bring the Mandalorian cast and film an entire episode in this park of Disney, and it would not stand out, and it would totally work, and it's just so detailed and amazing for Star Wars fans. But of course, there's lots of Star Wars stuff that is outside of Galaxy's Edge, still within Hollywood Studios. The Star Wars launch bay doesn't really have a lot going on right now. I think it's mostly just a sort of mask rest area, but there's still signs and things around that area, still a few really good sort of photo ops, and it's nice because there's not a lot going on over there. It's still a nice, calm place to go and sit and relax away from the crowds. And of course, you can't forget the Forest Moon of Endor setup and the really cool giant AT-AT outside of Star Tours. One of my favorite parts about Star Tours is how repeatable it is, since you get random snippets and different combinations of different parts of the mission. It's a little bit different almost every time, so even if you get one part that you've seen a bunch, you're likely to have some other ones that you have seen less or not at all. And of course, I was super happy with my Batuu outfit that I had DIY'd. I will link the video down below where I go over how I made all of this stuff. I didn't really make a lot from scratch. It was all sort of DIY upcycles to existing items that I thrifted, so it was all super duper cheap. I even made some of my own jewelry. I made some dark side stuff, I made some light side stuff. It really worked out very well that I had the bag, which was sort of a extra bonus before, but now it turned out to be a fantastic way to carry around my baby when I didn't want to have my hands full for like getting on and off of rides and whatnot, and he's just so darn cute hanging out of that bag. And several of the cast members seem to agree. For instance, I got in line for this one photo pass section here. It's where they do the magic shots with Baby Yoda, and the photographer just went nuts. She took so many really great pictures. She was really good about helping me pose because I'm like really awkward with that. She was really good about having me do things with the Baby Yoda, like putting him in and out of my bag, setting him on the wall, posing him different ways. It was so fun, and I loved that photo pass photographer. She was amazing. I have another trip booked and coming up soon, so if you have any other great ideas for where to take Baby Yoda or Grogu, then definitely leave a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and ring the bell to get a notification every time I upload a new video. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time.